What's up, everybody? It's been a while, week or two since the last leg video, so we're gonna see some progress on that today. I am going to warm up, and then we're gonna repeat the same session we did last time. You'll see some progression, how I progress while I'm injured with my knee. Gonna suck, a lot of metabolites today, but we're gonna push. I'm also gonna be going live, probably on YouTube. Let me know if you guys want me to go live on YouTube or Instagram. I'll probably shuttle this portion onto Instagram as well, so you guys know that I'm doing this on my YouTube. A lot of you log on to the lives, but if you miss them, now you'll get your questions on here. So if you want to have a live question in a video where I'm training by myself, look for the lives, turn on the notifications and everything on Instagram and YouTube. I'm going to be doing the lives. Anytime you see me go live, probably going forward, it's because me and Mario are filming and I'm answering questions for you guys in the video. So I'm doing my normal warm-up here. Good girls, bad girls, just like last week. I got the live rolling so people can ask questions when they log in. How flexible do you guys think I am?
Oh, we going good girls?
Well, these are good girls. All my YouTube shoes right now is my ass. This is just, again, moving a little faster through it. This is just to warm up my hips and everything for the session.
Oi! So you don't even go heavy on these?
No.
Do you?
I'm not using these as like an exercise.
Oh, I thought it fell.
No, I'm not using these as an exercise to progress on.
Okay, it's just strictly for a warm.
Yeah, when I get more blood into my hips and my knees, like my hamstring curls and shit, obviously I just feel better for the session. It's easier to get into the groove on my other exercises. So somebody asked on the live, if I do AM, PM sessions, when do I fit my cardio in? My cardio is generally just steps for the most part. I always suggest cardio pre-training if you're doing like walking. If it's HIIT cardio, which I don't really suggest for a prep, post is fine because it's another glycolytic activity, but you'd want to save the glycogen burning stuff for the gym. Once you train, going and doing cardio like a long walk is a terrible. Everybody does cardio after their workouts for some reason. It's ridiculous. Go eat. You just stimulated your muscles. You need to go feed them, especially during prep. Getting that protein in, which is another reason why I do intros, is that readily available nutrients for once you're done training and during your training session, helps you fuel your workout. When you're done, go fucking eat. Save your like walking cardio, your long form cardio, your list, your miss for pre-training. Or you could just do it. You can just do it in the morning before everything, which is another reason. So like if you are on GH or something, you're on fat burners, him bean, clean. Morning, wake up. Most people wake up early in prep anyway, especially when they're on like all these supplements and they can't sleep. So get a few steps in, do it then. If you want to do your cardio then, do that. Hit your first session, hit your second session. Somebody said, who gives a rat's ass? What are you talking about, bro? I guess it's down all the way. I felt like it was a little high. Last time we did one set, we did 2 sets today. Got like 15 to 20. Yep, 110 is what I used last time. It's on 110 already, so I didn't warm up too much. But I'll do another couple reps, feel it out, go into my first working set for handstands. You guys probably already saw this, but on the live stream right now, we did an awesome video with my friend who was cosplaying as Guts from Berserk. He's on the live stream right now though, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, like I said, I've done 2 sessions since then. I'm just repeating my leg sessions right now to get more frequency in on the exact same session. Last session I did with you guys, I've done 2 since. This is my 3rd. 15, I'm pretty sure on that video, so go check. If I'm full of shit, call me out. Got 15 reps, so that was 18 on set 1. Last week was 2 sets, 17, 15. So we got 18, now we got 15 on the next one. Let's see what this guy's training question is. I'm trying to do 4 sets of curls at the end of my workouts, 10 to 15 reps. First set I hit 15, second set I dropped to 9. Why is that? And should I lower it to stay in the rep range? So it could be one of two things. Your rest periods are too short, so rest longer. It's the end of the session, you're already super fatigued. I assume you do like back or something. All that assisting musculature is super tired as well. Another good case for increasing that rest time. If you're resting sufficiently, 15 and 9 on the next, you just got a really good stimulus with the first, you probably took it pretty close to failure. Significant rep drop off, especially like if you're prepping and you're low on glycogen, is very, very common. You can definitely, especially if you want to get in that 10 to 15 range, lower the load just a tad, totally fine. You can do your 2 top sets, 2 down sets, whatever it may be. But we might try to hinge. We might try another hinge today. Remember last time I was trying the straight leg? My hips and lower back feel a lot better today because I didn't just get back from a 6-hour car ride. Yeah. So, wow, I'm like looking for my fucking drink, guys. It's my prop. Bro. Would doing 10 sets of something spread through the day be as effective as in one workout? Same muscle group, probably not as effective. And probably some overlapping because you're damaging, you're kind of hitting that, you're starting that stimulus recovery adaptation curve. You're starting the stimulus, and as you begin to recover, you stimulus again, which means it's gonna dip. So if this is your baseline and you stimulate on baseline, stimulus, right? It dips, recovery, and then adaptation occurs above baseline. So the adaptation only comes above baseline once you go into that recovery. So you stimulate, you go under, you stimulate again, you go under, stimulate again, you go under. It's gonna take a long time to recover and come up above that threshold. This is very minute detail. This is the very sports sciencey concept. Long story short, if you're gonna split up sessions, get all your chest stuff in. Get all 4 sets of your chest stuff done. Go on to your 3 sets of triceps. Go on to your 2 sets of biceps. If you wanna split those up subsequently, you totally can. It's not a huge deal. Yes, you're getting some overlapping stimulus with your triceps from your push, but I've been doing that for about 12 years, so it works all right. Yeah, my current split is on the app. I can definitely share it as a, so right now, guys, on the app, creators and people who are using it can send their mesocycles over to be live for everybody in the world to see, for anyone who has the app. So if you guys want me to upload every mesocycle I do onto the app, I just send it over to our engineering team and they do it. So if you guys want this on there, it's gonna be weird because like my leg shit's fucky as fuck, but I can do it. Wow. Ouch. Ouch. See the last bullworm. Simply Deep, my day is going well. Simply Deep, are you the one who keeps asking me all those weird questions? You should ask a weird question for the YouTube video because they're fucking hilarious. Yeah, you are. Look, he literally just said that right after I said it. He said, even though the stuff I bring up can be off and unrealistic as fuck. He was asking me so many fucked up questions in the Philippines.
What kind of question?
He's like, do you ever get embarrassment? Like, I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, so like, for example,
RP Hypertrophy app comes with dozens of pre-made programs from 2 days of training per week all the way up to 6 days of training, with specialized programs included for shoulders, arms, chest, back, legs, abs, and glutes, each one with male and female options. You get them all and can use them as often as you like, even building off of them to make your own customized versions for only about $1 a day. Click on the link in the description of this video to get started.
You're hooking up with somebody in public.
Okay, I like where this is going.
And you get caught. Would you be embarrassed? And I'm like, fuck no. Unless it was a cop.
I like where this is going.
Yeah, he's funny. No, I'm not natty, dude. I haven't been natty since 2018. 90-second barbell squats, 12 reps, do the slow, center pause at the bottom is fine. No, I think it's okay. Well, 90's the way. Is that for the whole set? If that's for the whole set, that's probably fine. 90 seconds for each rep, Jesus. I'm pretty sure it's 90. Definitely fine. Nailed the hamstring curls. We're gonna go do a hinge. I want to put a barbell in my hands. I feel like I need to. We're gonna do straight leg deadlifts. So the gym setup is currently less than auspicious for people who are doing leg day together. I'm not gonna be able to get a barbell and do straight legs unless I bring one in here, but I'm just not gonna do that again because this workout at the current moment is just getting a good stimulus to my legs and progressing. So we're just gonna do good mornings. I do, however, want to put a barbell in my hands at some point. So maybe On my back sessions, I'll add in rows. I just want to make sure that I'm getting some erector stimulus. I mean, at least a good isometric on my glutes and hammies. Do I need to train my adductors if I do super deep squats and leg presses? Guys, the answer to this for anything, because I get this question about rear delts and back, I get it about front delts and push. The answer to any of these questions is, if you're a competitor and they're literally a weak body part, the answer is obviously yes. If you're doing a bunch of rows, high rows, your rear delts are lagging, you should probably add in some isolated rear delt work. Now, if it's just something you want huge as fuck on your physique, you have like decent adductors, but you want them just like the most obnoxious adductors of all time, sure, go ahead. As far as like imbalances muscularity wise, nothing's gonna happen negatively like you injure yourself because you're not training also your rear delts, your adductors, or your front delts, unless they are insanely weak. But that'll be glaring on your physique as well. So to everyone on the live stream right now, I'm sorry you're getting my butthole, but that's just where I propped it up. I don't have a tripod. Oh my God, who was on this? Oh. Oh. Because I haven't hinged in a bit, and if I have, it's been very light. One set on these, because we already have 2 sets of hamstrings. Pretty good stimulus, pretty close to failure actually, based on how I'm feeling. But I had a question on here I'm gonna answer. Are 4 whole eggs with egg whites and whole wheat bread with a banana a good post-workout meal? No, fat's too high. Fat's too high, more high glycemic carbs. Yeah, you like that angle, Drew? Don't have whole eggs post-training. Egg whites, totally fine. I wouldn't even have whole wheat bread. It's a moderate to low glycemic carbohydrate. So you're asking, I think you might know the answer already because you're using all the correct terminology. High glycemic carbs post-workout. Guys, legitimately, Mike gets shit for it all the time. I turn pro. I've done really well in pro shows. I also eat cereal post-workout or froyo or something high glycemic. Mike just posts his meals on the internet and gets shit. I know tons of top pros that also do that. You can go watch. And then people will do rice cereals. And then when you watch them carb up, they're like doing all these high glycemic carbs because they know that it fills the muscle up better, quicker. Post-workout, high GI, low fat, pretty fast digesting protein. So I use whey isolate again. The next meal, you can add a little bit of fats if you want, go to more moderate glycemic carbohydrate. And there's even ratios for this for sports performance. If you're in the sports performance realm, you can do a 4-to-1 intra of high glycemic carbs to protein, 3-to-1 post-workout carbs to protein, 2-to-1 to 0.5 for that next meal, carbs to protein, and fat, and then 1-1-1 for that final meal. And that's like sports performance based. That's how you replete substrates optimally. And it goes high glycemic, moderate, low. So that's like a whole class of nutrition all broken down into one little tangent for you guys. Sports performance wise, that's very intelligent to do. Track star, wrestler, Muay Thai, football, soccer, endurance. That's the way to do it. Full meal post-workout. Yeah, I would just change that. Soda is basically just carbs. Yeah, that's fine. This guy asks, natural, adding width to arms. First and foremost, yes, volume is king, even with naturals. Second, frequency with volume. You gotta make sure that it's split up properly. The third thing, we are seeing with the deep stretch that there is some distal hypertrophy happening, and that is the most low portion close to your forearm. You can grow that independently. It seems with the right tools that we've used in the lab, and we've seen the growth happening where it is, which creates that thickness illusion. It actually helped my peak look better and my arms look thicker. I would say 2 deep stretch variations like that. Like try the lying curls. They look funny as shit, but they're fucking amazing, guys. Those lying curl variation, if you're not sore after that, I don't know what's wrong with you. They're fucking hard. 2 deep stretches, like a cable behind the back curl and a lying curl, like Monday, Wednesday, and then like maybe Friday, Saturday, you can do more of like the preacher curl stuff and the barbell curl stuff. Split up the frequency, rise in your sets up into a point where you're at the peak of like, okay, this is probably my maximum recoverable volume, take your deloads appropriately, etc. I would make sure that you're able to increase that volume on the arms and the musculature. So like, let's say your triceps too, you gotta increase the frequency there. If you're noticing that you're getting really taxed, you might have to pull some volume from other muscles. I highly doubt it because it's just an arm like you're trying to emphasize arms, but you may. So another thing with arms, if you're doing pushing workouts and your chest is already pretty damn good as a natural, more close grip variations and things of that nature are awesome for your arm training, and just for more frequency for those triceps, you'll hit them briefly with the pushing stuff. So hopefully that helps. I think that's a really good question. We got a bunch of questions coming through. I'm gonna do another asshole to my camera set.
Yes.
I'll probably just load this with 3, and I'll see how it feels. Should be fine, but I'll probably make it a set. So a typical working set with this during like prep and stuff was 4 to 5 plates per side. If this feels good, fuck yeah, because I have been able to touch my hamstrings periodically through this entire situation. There was a period of time where I was just like too fucking depressed to give a shit, and just didn't train my legs at all. But I've at least trained the hamstrings, even when I couldn't train the quads, to some extent. So this isn't gonna be too big of a jump or anything like that. And if it feels good, I'm not too far off from my actual working loads when I'm healthy, and that's a good sign. Feels good. We'll go ahead and put on our handy dandy hyper belt and do a set. You should definitely should, my man. Give it more time before you, so he's saying he can't cut on anything more than 150 carb, but then he says he just slashes them right away. So I would say, yeah, give it time. Give it time there, increase activity. Make sure you run a maintenance period before you try to diet. You can't just like mass cut all the time. Maintenance periods are pretty important as well. It's just proper periodization. Helps you hold on to that muscle tissue. Clown curls, Mike does. Yeah. So Jared Chavez. This is what I hate about, so I'm not gonna lie, I fucking hate what you just said. I don't like social media when it makes shit negative, but it also like is obviously true. So for example, this guy said he tried the clown curls Mike does, which first of all, isn't Mike's curl. It's a variation that's been around since like the 70s. Like Arnold did them too. It's just a lying dumbbell curl, like clowning on it, like, oh, it's a clown curl. People say that shit on the internet. They're like, look at these clown curls, which steers people away from doing it because you're saying that you look fucking goofy. It's like, if this is, you just said your arms are sore as fuck. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. But like, you're also at the same time shitting on it, which pushes people away from doing the variation. And I'm like, dude, I get you're not being like a dick or anything, man. This is just how I feel about the situation. It's just annoying. Same thing with like, I've ranted about this when we don't actually know what's happening in certain parts of the movement. That's the fucking truth. We have a good idea of what stimulates hypertrophy the most. We can't rule out certain things. Like people try to rule out things and definitely make absolute statements when the actual researchers are like, this could still maybe do something. There are still enzymatic processes occurring that we haven't actually studied fully. It could be that we're tight nebulins tugging in this direction. It could be because this. And then people are just speaking in such absolutes, like it's just the mechanical tension. And they have no idea what that actually means. And they think it means weight on the bar, which it doesn't. So it's like, social media frustrates me in that aspect because they make everything a fucking meme. And then you take away from really good educators, and you take away from really good exercises or concepts or philosophies. And it's just like, it's so goddamn frustrating to me, dude. It really irritates me. Jared, I know you're not being a dick. I'm just saying. I know, for real, social media is brutal. Yeah, man, it's insane. Thoughts on carb cycling while trying to find maintenance calories? Sure. But then find your maintenance calories and stick with it. Don't carb cycle.
Working set?
Yep. Fuck yeah. Things are feeling good, man. See, even that didn't hurt. I just stepped back with my bad knee and I was fine. Yes, you should not. Oh my God. Man. I love that I have this channel because I could talk about the same thing 1,000 times. And although it frustrates me, I'm just being a dick, which I need to fucking stop doing. Because I know there are new people or like some of the concepts that I talk about aren't just like, they're not just like something you would know. So this guy asked, I usually can't match my reps from the first set to my second set. Is it normal? Yes. Especially when you're training with like to failure or even reps in the tank. If you have 3 sets, you're working in the 10, 15 rep range. First set you get 13 and it's absolute failure, you're not getting 13 again. You have fatigue intrasession. Let's say you get 13 and that's 1 rep in the tank. How many do you think you're getting on the next one, 1 rep in the tank? Well, you could have done 14 at your max. You got 13, so 1 rep in the tank. 13 is probably gonna be failure on the next, so just go to 12 or whatever it may be. You're not supposed to match the reps. All that old school like 4x10, 5x16, that's ridiculous. And it's also my best argument against people who are like, fucking everybody trains to failure, everybody trains to failure. Bullshit, everybody keeps reps in the tank. Nick Walker, I'm calling you out right now. You're my boy. He made a fucking post. And he's like talking shit. He's like, I fucking hate RIR. I just train hard, go to failure. I'm like, Nick, no you don't, bro. I was like, Nick, the concept and what you're talking about is amazing. I love it. Training, you should know how to train to failure. And Nick was basically saying that. But then he said RIR, going into the gym and keeping reps in the tank is dumb. But then you look at his logs, it's like 4x6, leg press, 15, 15, 15. You're leaving some reps in the tank, especially on those first 2 sets. Let's pretend that last set's absolute failure. That means you probably could have got like 18 on the first set. That's 3 in the tank. That's 3 reps in reserve. And everybody uses it, especially the old school guys. They all fucking used it. Especially earlier in their careers when they built their most muscle, they definitely fucking used it. So all this like, hit this and Dorian that. Go look what they did in the beginning of their training career to get to that size. Before they added in 24, I use a GH, by the way. That is what they did. A lot of volume, keeping some reps in the tank, keeping track of the recovery first and foremost, most importantly. Even the best naturals in the world, the Doug Millers of the world, people like that, go look at their fucking logs. Crazy high volumes, tracking the recovery, getting everything on point. That is how it's done. And reps in the tank is being used by basically everyone. And the guys who are just like cranking out and failing and then using assistants for failing are the same ones who are coming to me years later with broken everything. So keep that in mind. You're probably getting better growth from a couple sets reps in the tank. Even if it is 1 or 2 in the tank, fucking push yourself, train hard. Guys, I promise you if you come train with me, and Nick even said this whenever we first trained together, if you come train with me and I put you through sets where I'm making sure you have 1 or 2 in the fucking tank, you're gonna die. I will bury you. I fucking promise you. You guys have seen us do it on the RP channel for the last 5 years. Everybody that we put through sessions, some of them were taken to failure. You see them, how they fucking act and come out of the gym. Like, this shit is not easy. You just gotta not be keeping 10 in the fucking tank. And that was Nick's point. And that is what I agree with. Nick was right about that. When you're coming in here with the thought, all right, I gotta keep 3 in the tank today, and you don't even know how to do that, and you're not somebody who pushes themselves, you're not a pro bodybuilder, yeah, you're probably not gonna fucking train that hard. Learn how to fail, sure. Learn how to fucking push yourself. Lean on those big guys in the gym. Like the thing I like about the real Nick said is a lot of the people, the impressionable kids coming up, he's not wrong. He's telling them fucking train hard. And I love that premise. But at the same rate, you go and look at Nick's training, it's like, okay, that was like 3 in the tank, that was 2 in the tank, and even when I'm training with him in person. So RR is not stupid. Reps in the tank is it's not a technique. Some guy was arguing with me on Instagram about it being a technique. Reps in the tank means you're leaving reps in the tank. It's like, you go to the doctor because you have a fucking, I don't know, you have your fucking appendicitis. And they're like, ooh, point at the frowny faces. That's not a concept. I'm not pointing at the crying frowny face and my pain's out of 10 because I'm using some technique. That's where my fucking pain is. It's a 10 because I have appendicitis. It's not a technique, guys. RIR is just the concept of leaving some reps in the tank so you can get a little bit more volume so you can promote better growth. That's it. Tangent. Thank you for the tangent. I'm glad you asked that question. See, I was gonna be a dick and then I was like, wait, he's new? Thank you, that was great. I wanna see what everybody says. Who is Mario? Oh, Mario. Mario. Woo. I do promote, I do 1-arm preacher curls in every fucking mesocycle, basically. This guy said RIR is just a trigger word for some people. Yeah, and that's kind of what Nick was leaning into. It's like super dope to say hardcore shit and like lean into the hardcore crowd, but even those guys are using reps in the tank Let's just say reps in the tank so we're not pissing people off anymore, I guess. RER, like you said, is just a trigger word for some people. I'm glad you gave me a title, yeah. Yeah, Makati. Is that where I was? Yeah, KSYN Makati. Weirder questions have been asked, that is so true. All right, we're gonna leg press. Set this back. Mario, point of that leg press. I'm gonna do this every fucking leg video. That thing sucks. Quit using it. People were using it again yesterday. 10 plates per side.
Yeah.
I can't wait because I'm putting Regan through a session soon. He does 10 plates per side, that thing. I'm gonna get him on this fucking thing and make him do like 4 plates per side, and I'm gonna kill him. That's what I did with Nick Walker the first time we trained legs. He had 4.25, and we buried him with like 6 total sets. Keeping reps in the tank, by the way. Love you, Nick. I just wanna be more stable when I'm doing anything where I'm putting weight in the knee. So, God, these socks are thick as fuck. Like wool socks or some shit. Cool. Felt 0 knee, so that's good. All right, I need to grab a pad for my vagina.
Yeah, that's true. The last times you did legs, when we didn't film, you didn't have any knee pain or anything like that?
No, it's been really good. My knees have been awesome lately. So,
What do you think has helped it?
training, not going too hard, easing
Taking your
in,
time. Yeah.
taking fucking 10 months of my life to be a vagina.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna put a pad, get my hips closer on the seat. If your torso's super upright, it's harder to get deep knee flexion. All right, 2 felt good. I'm gonna go up to 3. Oh yeah, go ahead. You can ask me questions. No, you're fine. What's up? I'm gonna see how this feels and then decide what to do. Because we already got fucking 20 on my last sessions. All right, so we progressed on the hamstring stuff significantly today. This is the session where I'm matching my quad stuff. So that's how I'm doing this currently. Match hamstring, increase quads volume. Match quad volume, increase hamstring volume. Alternating like that. We up the hamstring volume today by a little bit. So this is gonna be a match of my last quad session, which was 2 by 20 here. The other session you saw, I had 3 sets of 20, maybe, because it was my more quad volume day. So either 2 sets of 20 here, or if I feel decent, I'll go up 1 more set and just match what I did earlier in the week. But that means I gotta go up on the other session to like 4 sets, or maybe up it by like 10 pounds per side. Even though I could up it to like 405 with probably no pain. Again, I'm not trying to run into that issue where I'm just re-aggravating my fucking knee. Yeah, I saw those before they were ever released. It's called torque wedges. They're really good. It's just like a regular wedge, except it can magnetize to the thing. The live has been shut off. You have my full attention. So we're gonna go ahead and do our first set here. See how it feels.
Let's go, Jared. Let's go.
Oh my God, that burns. Yeah, I wanted to do it with 0 myo reps on that time. Because last time I did this with you guys, I know I paused a couple times. So we'll try to go 1 or 2 myo reps on the next set. But that was 20 all the way through. So set 1 was good. We give it about 10 to 20 more seconds. And then I'll probably do 1 to 2 myo rep pauses here, because that was rough. Guys, internal monologue right now, if you wanna know. I don't wanna do this set at all. Once I unrack this, I just like flip a fucking switch and I make damn sure like technique is the first thing, because whenever you don't want to do something, you get really lazy and sloppy. So I think first, get your setup proper, get your fucking arch, put equal pressure, and really get in the zone to lock in your technique. Fuck the reps. Piston, don't rush. And if I find myself doing that, why'd I even start the fucking set anyway? Like I'm failing myself if I do that shit. God damn. Feels really good. Fuck yeah. We still got a long way to go, but measurable and meaningful progress. And that's what it's all about. I'm gonna catch my breath and then we'll do a little outro for you guys. Y'all, thank you for watching. If you like this style of like Q&A during my session, let me know. Again, I'll pull up my IG, I'll pull up my YouTube while I'm filming with Mario, and we'll do this again. But as far as the content with training goes, with other people, tons of those videos coming. There should be one or two before this video, probably one. But keep giving me feedback on those two. Who you want to see, what you want to see. I can use old models from the RP channel, hit up some people like Eric, Nick, things like that. Try to get them to come film some shit. We're gonna go home and recover and not do cardio right after I trained. So I will see you next time.